I'm gonna do a trigger warning now. This is gonna be a sad video. My energy is not fantastic. I am in mourning, but my ancestors, my spirit team, and now my fur baby, Selena, keep pushing me to show up. To show up. I got lots of people I gotta meet. I got lots of people I'm gonna create with. It's just been hard. I lost my fur baby, Selena, last Tuesday. It's Friday now, so it's been almost 2 weeks. I've been wanting to film, but it's been hard. She was always there when I would film. You didn't really see her. I think I have like a couple videos where you see like a little piece of her, and she's in my intro where she's like stepping all over my stuff. But it's just hard because usually she's sitting where I'm sitting right now while I'm talking to you guys. And just the process of continuing to live without having the physical form of a being you love. So hard. And I've lost a lot of beings I love. Like, I lost my grandma right before I turned 6, and since then I've lost family of all ages, from a kid to elders, friends. And I'm grateful I got to have her for 13 years. I came in, I was a stepmama at first because my wife had her first. I came in when she was like in her 2s. So I got her as like a little preteen, teenager. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And I'm sharing this. Like, I was just gonna sit in my cave and like cry and just be sad for a long time. And I am still being sad. I'm still being in my cave feeling my feelings. But my spirit team and Selena want me to show up, because I'm not the only one, right, that has to deal with mourning. It's just a part of life. And I'm very grateful for my culture and being Lakota, and having the knowledge that my ancestors had, in the way that it's not like whenever you pass away, it just ends. That's not what we believe. And I have a story time I'm going to share with you. This is going to be a pretty long one. So if you need to like go get some snackies, you need to get some drinks, you need something comforting, because I'm talking about some sad stuff that may be activating, you go do that. I'll be here waiting for you while you pause this. What was I saying? Oh, okay, so it doesn't end. There's not like you pass away and then you have like a judgment and you get to go to a good place or a bad place. That's not how it goes. In my culture, we believe in the medicine wheel, the circle of life. No joke. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this. Can we see this? I don't know. The medicine wheel is a circle. Circle is never ending. Never ends. Continuous. We understood this, that our spirits are infinite. We are continuous. This journey may end, right? Like, even we have different colors in the wheel for a reason. That journey may end, but a new one begins. And my baby, Selena, has been so present. Like, before she even passed away, she started talking to me in my head. Ooh, you okay, Bleenie? You flipping around? You alright? Because we found out, like, she's had some trouble peeing. We took her to the doctor and found out there's a lot more health stuff that we did not know about. And when that was happening, I was like, today is the day, because me and my wife, we agreed that we never wanted her to suffer. And if she was going to live a life of suffering, like, that was not an option. We would much rather have her go to sleep happy and healthy than to struggle. I've seen my family have to struggle. I want that. So when the doctor was talking, I was like, oh God, this is it. And then I started to hear someone, and it was like, I'm going to play you songs. She's like, Mom, I'm going to play you all the songs. And she's been playing so much songs. And she's so funny. When we went to get her ashes, picked her up in a cedar box. And then when we started to drive home, because we actually had to go to like the city over, she started playing Gangster's Paradise. My sweet little gangster. She would. And just like understanding that it's not goodbye. She's here always now. Like, she's always with me now. And just like mourning that she won't be here in the physical, and processing and learning like this new relationship with her, like in her spirit. It's a whole process. But like, she won't let me forget her. I like, there's a couple times like, man, it'd just be easier if I just like go back into my ways of forgetting and not thinking about it. And she wouldn't let me. Like, it's me and my wife's 10-year anniversary 2 days after she passed. Our 10-year wedding anniversary. So we already had a hotel booked for the coast. And we decided to just go. Like, we were going to cancel, but like the ocean, we're like, you know what? Even if we're just going to cry the whole time, at least it's the ocean. And like the ocean spirit, she's so cleansing. And Selena loves the ocean. So at least her spirit gets to go to the ocean with us. And when we went, we like seen family first in Oregon before we went to the coast, and like made tamales. I learned how to like make them fully, like from scratch, and got to eat food that was like made with love. And our family just like gave us the space to just be, not to be on, because you know, when you're mourning, you don't want to be on. You just want to be able to be sad and like bitter, or however you're feeling. You want to be able to be given that space to just be, and not have to be on and be okay. So I'm really grateful for that. And then it was so weird because we're so used to like being limited when we go to the coast because of Selena. It's weird just being able to do anything. So we went like hiking. My wife found it was it's like the Knoll hike, and it was also the God's Thumb, and we didn't. I'm happy I listened to the spirit, because I like went to the map right before you start the hike to make sure that was the right one, but I did not look at the miles. I didn't look at what kind of hike it was, because I heard like, don't look. And I know me, if I like knew what was in store, I would be dreading the whole thing. Like, it would just feel so long. So I didn't. We just started going. And mind you, I'm in like my Jordans, and then my wife's in their Converse. We did not have hiking shoes. Like, we were not ready for like a hike. And then the people passing us got like hiking boots on and like those backpacks, like camel pack. I was like, oh gosh, is it one of these hikes? Oh god. But I'm grateful we went on. It was huge. It was really long. It was for so many like reasons that we went on that. Like, first, to show me I can do things I feel like I can't, because I'm not really fit, and I don't do hiking a lot. I'm always like, I don't hike like that. I can't hike like that, and things like that. And I know that's the spirit and Selena showing me that I can do anything I put my mind to, like physically, emotionally, mentally, all those things. I can. And yes, my body was kind of tired, but it felt really good. Like we needed to exert all that energy. All of our pain we're holding needed to be moved somewhere. So I'm really happy that we went on that hike. Being in nature and around all of our like nature relatives was so healing as well. Like there's so many times I just stopped and I just looked, and I even like touched a couple of the trees and just hung out with our relatives, and I slowed down. Instead of moving so fast. We're not supposed to move so fast. We're not. So I just slowed down and let myself feel. And then crazy. Spirit, they really wanted, like, I need reassurance a lot. I do. Otherwise, I will get lost and feel like I'm alone. And man, the way that they protect me, man, it's definitely reminded me that, like, I'm protected and I need to move forward and move in that way and show up and create the things I was meant to create. And I know a lot of things I meant to create shake things up. It will activate a lot of people, and it'll make people question things. And I was always afraid because I know what comes with that. I am so protected, and whatever happens, I know I always have my ancestors, my spirit team, all my fur babies, all my family that's already in the spirit world. I have all of them. I might as well live it up. Um, we were going, and like there was where you hit where the knoll is, and it's like you can go to the knoll or you can go to where God's thumb is, and we're like, well, we came for God's thumb, so let's go that way. And as like we started to go, it was pretty muddy, and it like was pretty steep downhill. I went first, and I slipped, and I felt my body going back like this, and I prepared myself. I'm like, I'm gonna be covered in mud, like. I'm falling. There's no way I'm gonna catch myself. There was like nothing in front of me. I'm going down. I'm gonna be muddy. And as I'm falling, I heard pull yourself forward. And I was like, I'm gonna try. I don't have much upper body strength, but I'll try. And I'm like falling back so much that I'm in like a bridge position. You know, like, when you're going back like this and you could like catch yourself with your hands and like be like a little bridge, like a little, what is that, crab? Like that. I was like that, and then all of a sudden I feel this push on my back and I'm pulling myself, but I got like thrown forward. My wife's behind me and seen the whole thing. Like they were ready for me to fall, and I was like this, and it's like whoosh, I got snapped forward. And I got pushed forward so much that I had to like catch my balance. I almost fell forward because of how much I got pushed. And I know I needed that reminder that I am so protected that they physically will catch my ass. Like, so I just need to jump. I just need to jump and they'll catch me. I've jumped so many other times and they have caught me. They may have let me hit some branches and I got bruised. And I may have bled a couple times. But I needed to hit those branches. I needed to learn some things and learn that I can get back up and I'm okay getting scraped a little bit. So I'm gonna jump. This is me jumping. Even though I'm sad, I'm showing up. And I'm showing up in this way. I guess I got a shower. I even got a bra on. I don't know if you could see that part. I'm in like my comfort little, I don't even know what this is, but I love it so much. And then I got like one of my scarves on to protect my crown chakra. And I'm not showing up super happy because that's not how I feel right now. But I'm showing up as me and like as a human. And I'm showing this because like we're taught to just keep going and to front as if we're okay. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. We should be able to be vulnerable and be ourselves and be like, I lost somebody. Like they went on their next journey to the spirit world. I'm not going to see their physical form again. I'm sad. I don't know when I'm not going to be sad. And like, I have had really happy moments and it like intertwines, like bittersweet. And that's just the way life is. And just pushing away the pain doesn't help anything. It doesn't make it go away. It just makes it store inside and turn into ugly things. So I'm feeling my feelings for my baby. Oh, Man, okay, so that was just that morning, or like we did it that morning. It was Sunday, and then we went and tried Abby's Pizza. Amazing. Amazing. If you're in Oregon, I know it's like along the coast and then in like Salem and through the cities. So good. Oh my gosh. The nostalgia of like a pizza place. So good. And then that was in Newport. And our hotel was Lincoln City. But we wanted to go to the beach before we went to our hotel, and the like beach access was like a walk a little ways from where our hotel was. So we found Agate Beach in Newport. That was our first time going, and we went down and we went into the water. Selena, she loved to run, like, you know, when the waves are coming up, we'd get close, and then once the waves would hit our feet, and then we'd run away from the waves. So me and my wife, we did that for her. And then, of course, we cried a little, felt our feelings, talked about her. And then we're like, okay, we're ready to go back. And we had our shoes off. And there's like stairs and then a halfway point where they have like a bench where you could still see the beach and like the ocean and stuff. So we went and we sat. Oh, my wife had the feeling for us to put our shoes up there. Like, okay, we'll do that. We walked up to the bench and sat down. So I put our shoes on. This man comes up, and he's a white man. And like men in general, I'm definitely like cautious. I have a lot of stories as to why I'm cautious. And like, especially white men can be dangerous. So I was just like really nervous, and he started talking to us, and I forgot how, like, what was happening, like what he was saying at first. I was like, oh god. And he kept talking, and he was nice. Like, okay, he doesn't seem like he has any like ulterior motives. We should be okay. There's a lot of people around. And then he like asked us, I forgot how we got into the subject of like our hotel, and then my wife said which one we were staying at, and then I had the feeling to tell him it was pet friendly, so I was like, it's super pet friendly, even though, mind you, our baby just passed away. And he like looked, he's like, oh, you guys have pets? And who wants to say their dog just passed away? So I was like, yeah, we have a dog. And he was like, oh, I can't really talk about pets too much. I just lost my dog. And we like looked at him, and I was like, we actually just lost our dog as well. And he's like, what? And then my wife's like, yeah, early Tuesday morning. And his eyes got huge, and he was like, I lost my baby early Tuesday morning as well. And we're like looking at him. I like looked at my wife like, is this man lying right now? Like, he gotta be lying right now. There's no way. And then when I was like, my wife, they were like, can you show us a picture? And immediately he's like, I can only show you one because right now it's really hard to look at her. And he showed us a picture of her. Her name's Kira. And or Kiri, sorry, Kiri. And it's just, then we showed a picture of Selena, and he said that he came because he usually would spend 2 hours and take her down to the beach, and like that was their place. And he had a plan to to be intentional with his time now that she's gone, and to like teach his daughter how to swim for those 2 hours every day. But that day he decided to go to the beach. He would take her. He didn't even go down. He stopped and started talking to us. And we were like talking about so many things. But his dog was a res dog. Like a res puppy. And then I know that was confirmation from my baby Selena. Because I'm from the res. And I know she just knows that like me and my wife can be skeptical with things. And she's just like, I'm gonna give you all the confirmations. But I'm like, I brought you a res puppy that's like me, where she gotta be only girl, super protective, loves to run away from the waves, can't tell her what to do. Just so many things in it. also showed me that like my baby's okay. She already made friends in the spirit world where she sent one of her friends as Papa. That's also sad to me and my wife. So we could just be sad together and to like be reminded we're not alone. We had so many conversations as well. And then, of course, like went on to a topic of like living our life because since she's passed away, I was at work and I'm like, man, why am I here? Like, I don't want to be here. I know I don't want to be here, but because I'm comfortable, I'm not doing everything I can to get out of this environment. Why am I here? I just like kept running through my head. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. And I know like I'm not going to be happy when I live my dreams. I know it's not going to be continuous happiness. That's just an emotion. It's not a destination or a place. But I want to be in an environment where people want me there, where I'm safe, where I'm appreciated and reciprocated, like my energy, my time, everything is reciprocated. That's not happening right now. So I was just like, man, I don't want this. Like, why am I settling? Why am I settling? Life is so short. I don't know where I'm gonna go. Why am I settling? And it just kept going through my head. And we're talking about that with that man. My wife feels the same way too. And then he's like, what do you guys want to do? And my wife shared their journey. And then I shared one of my projects because there's a lot of things I'm creating. But the one that I feel safe to share with others that I know like can't be swayed in any kind of way. I shared that. And I didn't even share what the details of this project, just told him what it is. And he's like, you should, because there's a lot of people that are hungry for that would want that would pay for it. It would help them. He's like, so many people, I didn't tell him anything, but he's like, so many people, how did he say it? He's like, need the perspective that you have. Because he knows that I'm indigenous. That alone, because what was he? Or he's a I think civil engineer, but he works with like a lot of tribes, and he actually works with the environment in like, what did he say? He's like destroying the things that man made, so that the earth can fix it. And that was also like a reminder to show me that there's so many people doing their parts in trying to help Unchimaka, Grandmother Earth, and all of our relatives, all in their own ways. And if we just listen to our compass, our inner compass, our intuition, our spirit, we follow what calls us, and we do our part, that is what the seventh generation is. This is all of us tapping into our magic, doing what we want to do in this life, and helping others in that way, in the ways that we can, and the gifts that we have. And just be reminded of that, and also to not judge a book by its cover. Like, I want to be judged, so I have to reciprocate that as well. And the fact that Spirit brought me him, like he's a very religious Jewish man, but very open. Like the way he spoke, very decolonized mindset in like equality for everybody, understanding like we're all related. Even he said like in his religion, they believe like their spirit's a flame and it never goes out. It just like what he said gets lit somewhere else or something like that, but the flame never goes out. And that's like the same in our culture in the circle or medicine wheel. It never ends. It never ends. And that was just like a reminder from both our babies that they're with us. Oh my gosh, it was just so needed. And I'm sharing this because I know we all deal with mourning. And I know some people don't as much as others. It has been like my whole life, but I'm trying to deal with it in a better way than like just being like, it's just the way it is, but not fully feeling my feelings and processing it. I'm sitting in it. I'm going through it. I'm not trying to go around or anything like that. I'm feeling it. And today is the easier day. That's why I'm here filming. Some days are harder. And if you're going through this, or if you ever do, be kind of gentle to yourself. Make sure you're drinking as much water as you can. Eat when you can. Like, we got a pamphlet and it said like all the symptoms of mourning, and it was like weight fluctuation, and like I'm we checked off all those things, but we didn't eat for days, and then we finally got appetite, and then I've been eating my feelings. Try not to do that right now, but I'm just being kind of gentle to myself. And I like want to run and just escape, but every time my baby she shows up, her spirit's like, "Mama, you have so many things you want to create, and it's time." She's like, "I'm here with you. You have a lot of people you need to meet. You have a lot of people you're gonna help with just being yourself, Mom. It's time." So here I am showing up, and man, the process of like losing someone in the physical, but like knowing they're still here spiritually, like her spirit, and like I can see them. You know, like those specks in your eyes that like those floaties. That's how they show up for me. Like, but if I focus, they'll stop moving and their faces will start to appear. I don't know how it works. I'm not sure, but that's what happens. And since she passed away, a new big one like has shown up, big bright one. And I know that's her because it was never there before. I'm too scared to let myself be like in that calm meditative breathing where the floaties will stop moving and I can see her. But I know eventually I'll get there. Right now I'm talking to her out loud and in my head all the time, like the way I would, because I know she's still here. And it makes it like easier than just being like she's gone, because I know she's not gone. She's still here, just in a different way. And I just taking it one day at a time. I'm gonna create though. I'm gonna paint. I'm writing. I'm ready to live. And I know sadness is a part of life, but I don't want it to hold me back anymore. I don't want my fears, any of my fears to hold me back. My fears of being perceived, my fears of living my dreams. Who has that? Me. But I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. I want to live my dreams. And all my dreams are is me creating, being silly, and helping people in all the ways that I possibly can. And which all of our relatives. That's all I want. That's all I want. And when I go on my next journey, I want to be like, you know what? I did my best. I did my best, and that's all that matters. And that's why I'm here. So I'm being kind of gentle to myself. And please do the same. Like, if you're also going through this, no, you're not alone. And I was trying to hide, like, my wife's been on TikTok, in like the spaces on there where people are mourning their animals. And they kept telling me to go on there, but I'm like, I was being very avoidant. I didn't want to. And my baby straight up brought someone in the physical. It's like, yo, mama, if you ain't gonna do it online, I'm gonna bring someone in person because you need to know you're not alone. And that just makes like a huge difference. I miss her so much, but I know she's here, and she's gonna be so upset with me if I just sit on this couch and just cry and cry and cry and not write, not create, not paint, not dance. I'd always dance with her. I know that one I'm gonna be like crying on the floor after, but I need to keep living. Well, I'm here. I'm here. I gotta live. And I'll see her again in the physical. She's in my dreams. She's in songs. She's everywhere. And I'll see her again with all the people I love that have gone on to their next journey. I'm just gonna let myself be sad. It's okay. We don't always have to be happy and be okay. That's not normal. Emotions are meant to be felt for however long we need to feel them until we can release them. So I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna eat some tamales. Sounds so good. I'll probably take a nap. I'm gonna create later. I'm gonna go see a scary movie tonight. I won't be scared. I wanna be scared. I wanna feel something. And I'm being real because I feel like so many people feel like you just have to be on. Um, Man, some of my coworkers have lost their fur babies. Like one lost their fur baby like 3 weeks ago, or like a month ago, and the one lost their fur baby like 3 weeks ago. And she's also a Virgo. She's so sweet. She told me, I think it was like a week after she lost her baby, and she's like, I'm okay now. Like we just know when we get them that this day will come. I'm okay. And you just how she was like just trying to push it off. And I don't know how, like, everyone's different in how they want to process things. A lot of people don't want to feel it, and especially like in public workplaces. I didn't push it, but you could just like I could feel her sadness. The one I told her about my baby, because she told me about hers. I almost made her cry because of course I'm emotional. I like started crying, and like her eyes are watering, and just allowing ourselves to feel sadness and to connect with our sadness. We don't always have to connect with happiness and joy. We can connect with our sadness. And we need to do that too, to like not feel like we're crazy or there's something wrong with us. Sadness, mourning, it's a part of this human experience. So I hope you're being kind and gentle with yourself. I hope this wasn't too much for you. I'm gonna spend some time with my babies, their spirits, make some food, and just be kind and gentle to myself. I'm proud of myself for showing up, like setting up this whole thing and sitting where my baby usually would sit. I'm really proud of myself for doing it, not chickening out. Did it. Now I'm gonna do the other projects that allow me to just use my hands to create. I'm gonna do that. I don't want to be thinking much anymore. Not right now. I'm being real. I'm not okay. Maybe the next video I'll be a little lighter. What is it? It doesn't get easier. We just get stronger. And it'll feel lighter. It's not. We just get stronger. So I'm going to go rest while those muscles are growing because I'm weak as hell right now. It's okay to not be okay. But we got this. We will be okay. And we live in our dreams. And we're being kind and gentle to ourselves. That's all that matters. Until next time, Dosha. Until next time, Dokshake. I'll see you later. Da-na.